Say something?
This is risky for us right now. Jace forgot his headphones, and usually he's the sound guy and can tell us if he can hear us or not. So,
I can see. That's
Oh,
what
good.
seeing's for.
oh, okay,
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
My bad.
Yeah, I can literally see you talking, and I know it's you because it looks like your voice.
Oh, I know how to start this off.
Okay.
So the pilot episode and then episode number 1, Maddie and I were sharing a mic. This is the first episode where we have our own mic.
It's so official, isn't it?
Maddie's having a rough day today.
Today was not my day.
Why wasn't it your day,
Can you
Maddie?
get into it, please?
Do you want me to?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
Go on a little
that's what
rant.
we're here for.
it's just, Liv's my best friend, but sometimes there's those days where we don't just click like that. And came to school today, wasn't feeling that great, and then Liv was just pressing my buttons all day.
I wasn't.
There was an incident in business. Do you want me to tell that story? I will.
Mind you, that's 4th period. That's lunchtime. So obviously something else was bothering her in the morning.
Yeah, so I won a pack of fruit snacks from Mrs. Burger, and I was eating them, and then Liv lunges for one, and it fell on the ground, and then what'd you do next, Liv? Tell them.
That's why you were laughing? That's why they're just like, oh, my
She-
giggly girls in the corner. Ah, aren't they so
James, did you
sweet?
see me crouching on the floor?
I didn't.
She felt
Searching.
violated.
I made
Let
sure
me
to
tell you
not
my
look in
friend.
the direction.
Felt violated. I was
Okay.
violated.
And I apologized so many times, and now she's just like, it's not good enough. And I'm
It wasn't sincere. Sincere.
sincere.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Sorry. Okay, I won't do that. But I saw a fruit snack, and just for fun, I lunged to grab it.
For fun. Sorry.
And she freaked out and fell to the ground to get it.
I
And
did not
then-
fall to the ground. It fell on the ground, and I
It-
leaned
no, that's
down.
what I'm saying.
I leaned down to pick it up, and then as I'm crouching on the ground, Liv, tell them what you did.
It tickled her.
Where? Where did you tickle me?
Where do you think?
My armpit.
Yeah, everyone tickles in the armpit.
No, you don't. You don't do that to people. That's weird.
Okay, and then I
At
realized.
school, that is very
No, I know.
No.
No, I know.
That's a violation or
I
something.
know. It was weird. And literally halfway through me trying to get it and I'm tickling her, I realized, and I said this after, I said I acknowledge that was probably uncomfortable for her and I won't do it again. And I get it. That was probably, it was a little uncomfortable for me too.
That's
So,
uncomfortable for me
Let
just to
me
hear
tell you,
I
about.
know, and I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
It wasn't like a 1-2 done. It was a me fighting
I
to
dug.
get
I'm
her
not
off
gonna
of
lie,
me.
I dug.
Lasted a good 8 seconds. That's why I had a problem with it.
And then right after that, we sat there for the next 30 minutes and I was like, I'm so sorry. I understand that was definitely crossing the line. And then apparently those apologies haven't been good enough. And she's been asking for a written apology the rest of the day. So,
I'm over it now.
yeah.
We can get into the video. It's okay.
Well, I mean, we could just tell that there was something,
Yeah, so just so you guys know.
Just so they know about your beef between each other. What we
I
do,
would call it beef.
I
It
would
is-
call it beef.
sounds like beef to me.
Okay,
It
that's
is.
fine.
Even if it's one-sided, it's still beef.
Yeah, you're right.
Love when the scoreboard goes off. I hope I didn't accidentally do that.
What?
I was down there earlier, but it's fine. It's whatever. Well, today we were debating what we were gonna talk about today and what we were gonna do, and I think we all just fell back onto something that we talk about a lot. I think you two probably talk about it a lot because that's what you first came to your mind.
Yeah, we do. This is a...
Do you guys talk about it a lot? That's a
I'm
question.
gonna be completely honest, no, we don't.
You don't?
No.
Yeah,
You just thought
we
you-
don't talk about it.
You just thought about it and you're just like, yeah,
Well, yeah, yeah, we don't talk about it.
yeah. So I get a list of conspiracy theories here.
It's not something we talk about.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories.
Oh my God, this is why I didn't want to do it today, because I already am not feeling it, and I just get made fun of.
I'm sorry.
Here's the thing, this podcast is...
No, quit talking. I'm joking.
Oh,
Come on now, don't make me the bad guy.
What do you mean? You still mean stop talking.
Go ahead, Jason.
Like I said, there's beef. I'm looking at this list. I don't know which ones you guys want to talk about. Do we want to go ridiculous or do
Literally
we?
any route you want, we'll give our opinions. And here's the thing, I think we need to make it where someone has an opinion on something, let's let them speak their mind and not criticize, because
Why
that's
are you
what...
looking at me?
I'm looking at everyone. I look at
Okay.
Jace too.
Earth is flat. I bet Liv is a Earth is flat person. I bet
You
you're.
think I am?
Yeah, I
You're
think
a
you're.
flat earther?
Yeah, I think you're a flat
I'm
earther.
not a flat earther, no.
Really?
I mean, in all honesty, if you think about it, without the science behind it, it would I mean, a flat Earth is like walking on a
What
plate
is
rather
the
than.
science behind it?
I'm saying if you didn't look at the science behind it, the flat Earth would make more sense. But obviously,
You're the science person here, Maddie.
Yeah.
What is the science behind it?
Yeah, so basically, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's qualified to talk.
no. But obviously, the Earth is round.
Do you know
Yeah.
why I think it's round?
Why do you think it's round?
Because every picture,
That's a scary start. That's a scary start. I don't like that.
Because every picture you see of the Earth is round.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
You've never seen a flat Earth picture?
That wasn't fake, no.
Well, how do you know?
Because I have
Okay,
intellect.
next question.
Because I have intellect and will. That's why.
What about the whole birds aren't real thing? Have you guys ever followed
Birds
that?
aren't real?
Have you never heard of this?
Like the government sends out birds to like get information.
See, Maddie's heard of it.
What? I've never
Maddie's
seen
heard of
that.
it.
It's a science podcast.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
tell me about it.
So there's this Instagram account that his sole purpose in life is to spread the news that birds aren't real. They were actually government constructs that were placed during the Cold War. Basically, they're all just like surveillance robots that are just watching us, and that's why they like sit on the power lines and stuff to recharge.
Wait,
Oh,
I have a
wow.
question. COVID came from bats, right? Are they like the same family?
I think
bats
that's like
and
a.
birds?
No, I think it was like I don't know. There was a whole bunch of different stuff. First, they were talking about bats, and then they were talking about it was like from this like rodent thing. I don't know. Who
Rodent?
knows? I don't remember what it's called. What is that? Pangolin? I think it's a pangolin. Yeah,
Pangolin.
I'm gonna show you a picture.
What are birds like referred to?
pangolin.
Like marsupials or like what's their science name?
Amphibian.
Amphibian. No,
I'm
that's
just
like,
kidding.
that's like tadpoles. That's like
Hey, close,
the scale.
close enough. Yeah, I think this was a theory for a while.
Are
That
you
it
gonna
was
like put this on the?
These
That,
things.
Just
Wait,
for the
ew, that
audience that
gives me-
don't see this, it's like an armadillo, but kind of mixed with a sloth.
It's cute looking.
That's
I
not
don't think
cute.
it's
at
It's
all.
not cute.
I love if you think it's cute or not.
Let me
Penguins
say
look
one thing.
pretty cute.
Birds are my biggest fear. Genuinely, I think they're disgusting. I have many stories about why I hate them, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Oh wait, I do hate birds too. 'Cause
Yeah,
Yeah,
as much as
exactly.
Maddie and I aren't on the same side today, I can also agree. Birds just like aren't cute to me.
Birds are gross.
I don't, and no offense to
They're
anyone who
rats
has
and
like a
lynx.
bird as a pet or anything like that, but like I just don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I don't get it.
Yeah, they're very disgusting.
And like the way they swoop down or
Yeah,
like
I've
peck at
got, no,
you.
I've gotten
I have too.
Yes, I've got
We'll talk about
like,
it.
twice.
Birds are mean.
They
Like
are.
I'll just like be walking in my backyard, all of a sudden one will like hit me. Like one actually flew into myself. I'm like, what? What is the bird doing? Good luck to the basketball team.
Oh, they're leaving.
Shout out basketball.
Shut up, basketball.
They're
You guys
le-
did ruin our audio, but don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
You're loud in the hallway, but that's okay.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
also thinking
Especially
about,
you, Jake Show. You better be
driving-
listening.
Driving down to your game in South Park. So
Yeah. We'll be there. Or we were there
yeah.
by the time this is out. Let me look at this
Oh,
list.
if we're gonna answer the whole question about the bird thing,
Oh yeah.
personally, I think they're not robots.
No, I think birds are animals.
The one thing that did get me is there was like a year where the year before it, there was more turkeys eaten during Thanksgiving than there were like turkeys actually on farms the year
Really?
prior.
There were more dead
So there's
turkeys than
fake
alive.
turkeys.
There was more dead turkeys than alive
Did you just
turkeys.
say that there was fake turkeys? No, that is not what he was saying.
I mean, that's what this guy thinks. He thinks that it's all like
You just said that
all the
people-
bird meat is made in the lab. That's what he thinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Next question. All right.
Sure.
No. Not even on this list. Is there anyone that you think like faked their death? Because that's the conspiracy that I think about a lot. Is people faking their
Oh, like
death?
celebrities. or
Yeah.
something?
Like
Name
Ju-
some and I'll
Juice
let you know.
World.
No.
I think that's very possible.
Why?
He like pointed to a bunch of stuff in his songs and like talked about it and stuff. There's always like the Elvis. People think Elvis faked his death. Michael
Mm.
Jackson.
I
Here's
bet
why
Elvis literally like died on like stage. Or no.
No, he died on the toilet, and that's
That
exactly
I think that's
why.
I think that's a conspiracy theory too. I don't know if he
That's
actually
exactly
died on
why
the
I don't
toilet.
think that he faked his death because that's so embarrassing.
That's such a real problem.
No,
What? No, I'm saying like
Google that right now. How many people have died on the toilet?
everyone has their bad days.
They say he died on the toilet, but do you think he really died on the toilet?
Yes.
I feel like that's something that you said on like the playground. You were like, haha, Elvis died on the toilet. Like that's like the same thing as like, oh, if your hand's bigger than your face, then you have cancer. Did you ever do that? And then they hit your hand into your face. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? That was a thing. I swear that was a thing.
Well, I just googled it, and it said about 42 deaths a year occur with toilet-related injuries.
That's more than like sharks.
Injury?
Yeah, it's not funny. It's not funny.
That's more than like sharks, even.
No way.
Yeah.
Let me Google that.
Can we fact check that?
Do you type with one hand? I need to get on this.
I type.
I type with one hand, 2 fingers.
Wow, that is sad.
I'm a
sorry.
finger typer.
Your finger typer.
Like a-
the do.
Yeah. I know we had a keyboarding class, but honestly, like the box over my hand, it didn't do anything.
So what's like your words per minute? Like 2?
Oh my god, yeah. Like, I don't even know. Maybe like 12.
Well, this website right here says that worldwide, only 9 people die from sharks a year, but 42 from toilets. That's a problem.
That is a problem.
I
Why?
think we need to get rid of toilets.
Yeah, why are we blaming what's your alternative?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What are you gonna do?
What is your alternative here?
Yeah, give me an
Bowls? I don't know.
Bowls? Ew.
Okay.
Let's
Let's not talk
Yeah,
about this.
let's
Gross.
please change the subject. Yeah.
Next
What about the moon landing? What do you guys think about the moon landing?
Maddie, I think you'd have a great, like, opinion on this one for some reason.
Why?
I don't know, I just feel like that would be a topic you'd be into.
Yeah. The moon landing's real 1000%.
Amen.
Well,
What?
wait.
You can't say 1,000% and then be like, wow.
It was a race, right? So
It was a race.
I could see why America would lie about it. Because they wanted to beat Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think if they did lie about it, Russia would have figured it out and been like, no, you didn't actually land on the moon. But right away they acknowledged. They're like, yeah, you beat us. You win.
Maybe actually I do think that it was fake, but then they just did it later on.
See, it's hard. Deep down, I know we, like, landed on the moon, but if I'm easily persuaded, I could watch a documentary on why we didn't land on the moon, and I'll, like, totally agree with that. So,
Has Russia ever confirmed? Wait, who was the number 2 people on?
it was Russia, right?
It probably
Did they
was
confirm that
Russia.
there was a-
I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
I feel like that would
They
be
were-
fun.
they were the fir-
If there
Yeah.
wasn't, I feel like they lied.
Yeah, they were the first in space too, Russia. We were just the first to the moon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that.
There's too much beef today. I don't know. I don't know if I
Yeah, me, I'm gonna have to walk out of the room right now.
I don't know if I want to sit here anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need to figure this out. We're making other people uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll quit being like that.
Yes, you're making me very uncomfortable. Thank you. I'm looking at these conspiracies, and a lot of them I feel like are too controversial to be talking
You can
about.
say it. We'll be adults about it.
No, we gotta be careful.
Yeah, we are in our school right now, and I feel like a lot of them are. Oh, it's like,
Political.
yeah, it can be. You know,
Well, I will have to confess, I'm not very good with politics, so we're gonna have to probably skip those ones.
amen. So let's pull up another list of conspiracy theories. Good old Wikipedia. What does Wikipedia think?
Wikipedia is not a good source.
Wikipedia is a good source.
It is a good
You
source.
can edit it. People can go on and edit it
Okay,
themselves.
show me how to do that. See, that's the thing. Teachers always say that anyone can write a Wikipedia page, but no one knows.
A lot of them are locked nowadays that you can't even edit them, and it's like you have to go through a lot of stuff to be able to be an editor for these things.
Exactly.
I
and-
apologize, Madigan. I wasn't aware.
That's okay.
Actually, studies show that it's more accurate than like Encyclopedia Britannica. I think teachers should be like, yeah, use Wikipedia because I think Wikipedia is a great source, personally.
Amen.
None of these I really know about.
I have a crazy question.
Crazy question. Let's go.
It's just random. It's not about the...
Let's delve into it. We don't need to talk about
Okay.
conspiracy theories this whole time. It was just
So-
kind of a filler at you.
Out of all the movies that were in theaters this year, or not even in theaters, just got released, which was your favorite? Like 2022, 2023.
This is a very popular
And I
pick.
think I'll agree with you because I think I know where you're going with it.
Puss in Boots.
Absolutely not. That's
Yes.
not where I thought you were going with that.
Puss in Boots was a great movie.
I heard it wasn't even the same like animation.
It
as the
was
other
not.
one.
I heard
It
it was where you could like see the mistakes in like the fur on.
That's
Cut
that's
it
the
out.
beauty of that style. No, that's the beauty of that style of animation. It reminded me of like I don't know if you guys ever seen like the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated one.
No.
Great movie. You should watch it because it looks so cool.
Is that the one that like Post Malone's song is?
Yeah, it's the Post
Oh
Malone.
wait, yeah, I have seen that one.
You
It
have
low-key
seen-
was kind of good, but
That's
I
what
don't
I
wanna
re-
admit that.
Don't.
That's what it reminded me of, and it was a really good. It was a really good movie, and it teased Shrek 5,
Can I
and
say-
everyone's hyped
There's
for
a
Shrek.
fifth Shrek.
There might be.
Oh, I love.
Here's my
Shrek.
question: you didn't like Avatar 2?
Avatar 2 was a good movie.
Before we get into this, Avatar 2, there's a group of us that went it together, and I think we all kind of had different opinions on it after. which was
Yeah.
shocking.
Well, I think a lot of people. The main consensus was it was long.
It was a little long.
It was
They could've-
about 2 hours and 20 minutes too long, I think.
Wow, are you serious?
It was that much too long.
Here's what I'm saying. there was so many parts of the movie where there wasn't even talking. There wasn't even plot development. They literally just wanted to add minutes.
That's so true. And there was so many like side stories that did not need to happen.
Exactly. They were reaching.
But I did see something where he's famous. I don't know what his name is, but like he's making all these Avatar movies. They're planning on making it a franchise, but
Yeah, that already got, they're
he
making
said-
more movies.
yeah, he
James
said
Cameron.
he purposely makes it where it's not like I don't watch Marvel, but in Marvel movies, there's always some big thing going on. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like some overarching story that
Yeah, where like he purposely is making it like not like that.
I wonder if those type of movies will ever go away because
I hope so.
That-
I don't like Marvel movies.
eventually it's going to get to the point where you're going to have to watch 800 movies to get caught up with the story and it's just not going to make sense anymore.
And that's going to be the hard part too with like Avatar is each one of those movies is probably at least 2.5 hours long. And the second one was what, 3 hours and something?
Yeah. But like there's always been like a big like movie genre of like each like time period. You don't see like cowboy western movies anymore. Like there's not that many of them. But back in the day you look at it and that's all it was.
I know this probably isn't where you were going with this, but I mentioned Marvel. I don't like Marvel because I feel like if I jump into watching one movie, I then have to go watch 40 other ones before I watch that. Like, there's just too many.
Yeah, exactly. And I think eventually it's going to get to the point where it doesn't exist anymore. I mean, I think the last big thing that happened in movies was like The Hunger Games, like
Oh my gosh.
Maze Runner, like those type of
We're
movies.
gonna have to do an episode where we talk about our favorite movies of all time, but let's just say the Hunger Games series is one of my all-time favorites.
Why don't we just do that episode right now? Let's just talk about our favorite movies because I want to hear your guys' opinion on your favorite movies.
Okay. Well,
This is-
it's hard off the top of my head.
This is one of me and Liv's biggest,
That's
Liv and
why-
I's biggest,
It's such
what
like
breaks
a-
us apart.
I wouldn't.
I don't watch movies, and Liv, how would you put it? You love movies. Like, I've never seen any of the Hunger Games. I only saw the first Maze Runner.
That's
only
fair.
seen the first Maze
That's fair
Runner.
enough because I don't think a lot of people did see the other one. I haven't seen the third one.
Which-
I
and
barely
the
even
first
knew
one
there was a third
good,
one.
But I like just I don't know, it is weird. I didn't watch the other ones.
Yeah.
Maze Runner.
Or, like, just last week, I watched Good Will Hunting with Matt Damon and Robin Williams.
Can we get into that?
We should.
That is a
Okay.
great movie.
Can I express how I feel about it before?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. So, Good Will Hunting has Matt Damon, Robin Williams, Ben Affleck. Great movie. And it's an older one. I don't, when was it made?
I don't know.
I want to say that was like 2000.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen
Oh,
Good Will
good.
Hunting. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yes, I love that movie.
All
Okay.
of TikTok also likes it.
I love that movie. And it's like, I just feel like
How
the
can,
acting's great.
yeah,
And like,
how can you not love that
how
set of
can you not
actors?
love it?
Yeah,
And like
that's
the storyline is so good. You guys need to go watch it. So of course I always recommend movies to Maddie and I recommended it to her and she texted me and she was like, I just watched it. I hated it. And I was so disappointed because the story that movie holds behind it and like the learning experiences and all of that is like so deep. Can you not take Snapchats while I'm talking about this? You know how important this movie is to me.
Are you like Snapchatting your new roomie or something?
No, she didn't have me back.
Oh,
But
devastating.
anyways, I'm just really into that movie, and it was disappointing when Maddie texted me. And
Here's the thing. Everyone, including Liv and Liv's mom and all of TikTok, was hyping up the movie so much. I watched it. There was, like, no tragic ending. There was no, like, great storyline. There was no, like, quotes that stood out, except for the one part where he's like, it's not your fault. That was good, but, like, the rest of it was, like, a below-average movie, I would say. Liv's jaw just
so much.
dropped.
That hurts me so much. I will say, my only thing about the movie is Matt Damon's girlfriend in it. Her name's like, what, Skylar, something
Skylar.
like that. She kind of annoys me a little bit.
You say that about every female love interest of every movie
No,
ever.
literally.
I just think you get jealous.
No, her accent was just a lot. If you guys go watch the movie,
She's British. You love British people.
I don't think it's British. It was like
No, it is. She says
Australian
she's from
British.
British. in the
Okay,
movie.
well, I
Or
love
from
She's from
British.
British.
Shut up.
No, anyone named Skylar in a movie or TV show? Not it.
I think it was Skyla.
It was Skylar.
Okay.
She just has an accent, so she says
Skylar.
Oh,
Gosh.
that makes so much more sense.
You know what's a great movie, but Liv hates? Cats with Taylor
That's
Swift.
not a great movie. Are you joking?
That's what your definition of a great movie.
Nah.
Are you a James Corden fan?
She says that I'm not gonna lie, I'm a James Corden fan.
Are you?
I
Yeah.
can't remember
Do you
which
not
one
love
that
carpool karaoke?
No, I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
I do not like.
Wait, didn't he just get canceled? Liv, don't defend him right now. He might have just got canceled.
He probably did.
He probably
I
did.
know he's like not gonna do the late show anymore.
A lot of those late night talk show people,
They
or not
make
even
everyone
late
uncomfortable.
night,
They've all
just like
got,
talk show people have.
They've all
gone-
got things against them. Like Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon's hated Jimmy Kimmel, Ellen. I mean, Ellen for good reason. She was a lot.
Yeah, that's
Like-
what I was. That's who I was gonna bring up because
Yeah.
I've heard so much stuff about Ellen, and it's like, how do you even defend that? Me and my mom always talk about it because she's always like looking for the good of people. She's like, I love Ellen so much. It's like me and my sister would be talking about like she's had so much stuff come out about her, and you could see it on her show.
Ellen
Like
only
she's
gets
so
views.
terrible.
By either making fun of or making her guests uncomfortable.
Exactly.
And I
But
don't
she's-
like that.
And she's like, but I love Ellen. I don't believe any of that stuff. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me because you could see it
Yeah.
in her show.
Yeah. I don't know her personally, so I can't say she's a bad person. But from the allegations, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't call anyone I don't know a bad person. But yeah,
How do you feel
Yeah.
about Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey. I don't know anything bad about Steve Harvey.
Exactly.
He's just a funny guy.
I don't either. Yeah.
I love
I
the
think he's
I
great.
love the mustache.
Yeah. Oh. What I was gonna say, I asked the question of like the movies coming out this year. Can we talk about one that everyone's gonna know I'm gonna bring up?
What?
Top Gun Maverick. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about Top Gun.
Daddy, why are you silent about it? I thought you loved it.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I loved that movie. And
I know so many people who rewatched and rewatched and rewatched that movie.
Maddie and I,
Guilty.
how many times did we go to it in theaters?
I went either 2 or 3.
And I went like one more than you two because I went with other people then. I know, I'm sorry.
You went with other people. Okay.
No, I think I went like 3 or 4 times. It was so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Hot take. I don't know if it's that great of a movie.
What?
Wait, I have a question for you. Did you think the first one was better than the second one?
Okay, that's a tricky question actually for me because I think the second one was good. It was a lot better watching it now than watching the first one. But I think at the time, the original Top Gun did a lot for movies because it's like a lot of pop culture references to Top Gun and stuff, and that did a lot for movies at the time. But I think now I would say yeah, Top Gun Maverick's way better because there's just so much story.
I think if you ask
Yeah.
a mom or dad, they're gonna say the first one. But for me, I've seen like clips of it every now. The first one I'm saying, I've seen like clips of it and like it's
Have you seen
on
the
every now and then.
Have you seen the full first one
I ended up seeing the full first one like
before you
right
watched?
before I went
Yeah,
to
okay.
Maverick.
Finish it. I like
It was-
didn't think it was good.
I didn't think it was good. I thought it was boring.
No.
But when I watched it, I literally was like, yeah, I get why a guy would love this movie. But like, I just wasn't in it. But Maverick, that was a great one. I thought it was like really intense and
It made me like want to be a pilot,
yeah.
which is crazy because they were like risking their life, and that's just like not something I would do.
No, I agree.
But it was still so they made it so like appealing.
hmm
Yeah, that's what those type of movies do, and I love the music in that movie.
Oh,
yeah, that was
for
another
sure.
great part.
That was like our summer playlist after that movie.
Yeah.
There's so many movies where I just like the movie just because of the soundtrack. I think that the soundtrack adds so much to a movie.
Yeah, that's how I am with Cats. I'm joking.
That's terrible.
Quit glaring at me, Liv. You've never watched that movie. You can't tell me it's not a good movie.
I think you deserve the
I looked
thanks.
it up and on Rotten Tomatoes it was maybe like a 2%. So
Yeah, Maddie's that 2%.
yeah. What about Smile? Did you guys see that?
Yes,
Didn't we
I
all go to that together?
Was Jace there?
I went to it. I don't remember if I
Were you
don't.
in like front row basically?
Because
Yeah.
Okay, Jace was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Let me tell
say
you
it
one
was
thing. I sat next to Anthony Spradley and
Okay, I was there,
shout
yeah.
out Anthony. And the whole time he was making fun of it, saying, "This isn't scary, this isn't scary." There was one jump scare, he literally lost his mind. His legs like went up in the air and he started screaming. So,
That's so funny.
That was definitely a below average horror movie.
oh, it was terrible.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah,
But it was fun being there with other people and like seeing
It
the
was more
reactions.
sad than scared.
yeah, kind of.
Than scared than scary.
Yeah,
Sorry.
words to just not working for you. Horror movies is something that I really like. I love horror movies. I started watching horror movies when I was like 8, probably.
Shout out your sister.
Shout out my sister
Shout
for
out.
making
She,
me
like,
watch horror
forced me
movies.
to watch.
Yeah, the trippiest first thing that I watched was scary was Coraline,
Ooh, I
Whoa.
don't like it.
I hated that movie.
I
growing up.
hate
and
it.
I was young when
Wait,
I watched
you
that.
like it or you were forced to watch it?
Actually, I did like that movie. I watched it a bunch of times. I really got scared during it, but I liked to watch it. It was weird. So
Don't
actually,
they like move weird in it? They're like stick figures on it.
it's clay animation.
Oh
Yeah, they're like
yeah.
really animated, but it like almost looks real, but just like clay.
I think that's
Yeah.
so
I think that's why I didn't like it or I was scared of it is because it looked way more realistic than it needed to be for my 9-year-old self to watch it.
Yeah, I watched a lot of those movies though. I was like Nightmare Before Christmas,
I
Coraline,
didn't like
like
that either.
Never seen that.
James and the Giant Peach. There was
That one freaked me out.
The Corpse Bride. There's a bunch of those movies that I watched a lot.
Honestly, I don't think that's very common for like.
Jace, have you ever watched or have you ever seen Where the Wild Things Are?
Yes.
Did you think that was scary growing up?
Kind of. I remember we had it. I was really little. We had a combination. It was the book, and we had a VHS. I think it was a VHS, or maybe it was a DVD. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a VHS though. But we'd put that in, and I'd read the book, and then I'd watch the movie after. And I remember getting kind of freaked out by it, but also I had to stop watching it because the VHS got jammed inside the VCR, so I couldn't even watch it anymore.
That's kind of funny.
It was pretty traumatic. Didn't
What
get
is
to
this
ever
thing
watch it
called?
again. Where the Wild Things Are.
What is it?
It's about this like little boy named Max who like he's a kind of like a bad kid in the movie.
Yeah.
And so he like runs away from home because his mom like says something, and he goes to like this island, but it's really just his imagination. Cause
Is this animated or is it?
no, it's a real movie.
It's a real movie. Oh, okay.
Wait, was yours the? Did you watch the real movie?
Yeah, the real life one.
Okay, so that came out later. I had
Wait, there was a cartoon.
Oh.
there was a cartoon one, and that's the one that I
way.
watched, the original. It was a cartoon, and then I had the book with it, and that one kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, you should have seen.
I've seen the real one
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the original, but yeah, I have seen the real one too. I didn't really care for it because it was. I really liked the art style. That was a cool animation too. I'll throw a picture up of that book because it was kind of interesting.
Yeah. The boy just basically like goes to this island, and then he's with these like monsters, and they like teach him how to like handle his emotions, basically.
Yeah, it's sort of like have you ever heard like the theory about Winnie the Pooh and how they're all like different like
Oh yeah, like one's like depression,
anxiety.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, but each monster helps him deal with like certain aspects of
Oh, okay.
his like problems.
Wow, it was like a deeper kids movie.
Yeah, it's the painting I'm making in painting class right now.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm like doing like a rendition of one.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. That was another movie that I really liked when I was little. What was your actual favorite movie, Maddie? Because you said Cats. I don't believe that.
That also wasn't out in 2022, 2023.
What's the question?
What's your
my
favorite movie
favorite
this
movie of
past
all
year?
time?
No, this
No,
just
this
this past
past
year.
year.
Let's just do this past year for now.
See, the ones I went to were Smile, Avatar, and Top Gun. Probably Top Gun, obviously. It's gotta be.
Yeah, if you went to it 3 times, that would make sense.
Yeah.
It's got to be up there at least.
Liv, was yours Top Gun? Or what was yours?
I'm like trying to even think of which ones I went to theaters.
Wait,
All
didn't
three
you
of
go to
those.
Harry Styles one this year too?
Oh, Don't Worry, Darling. That was honestly better than I thought it would be. It was really interesting.
I remember you telling me to not watch that movie. Why is that?
I don't know. Why did I tell you not to watch it? I don't remember, but it was really good. It was really cool, like the set. That's why I liked it a lot. But I don't know. It was hard to watch like Harry Styles act because no one really knows him as an actor. It's more of a singer.
Yeah.
But the storyline was really good, and it was interesting, and it was like the ending was pretty shocking. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, honestly, I'd still have to say Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about you, like your childhood movies? Because I talked a lot about mine, but I didn't hear from you.
I really liked Barnyard.
Ooh, okay. I really like that.
That was a go-to for me.
I really like that show. I remember it was a show for a while, and I remember,
Really?
yeah,
It was a show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
that ran like not that long though. I think it was like 2 seasons or something.
Yeah, I was really into that. I also had a phase, I remember, for like a year of Brother Bear. Do you know what that is?
Brother Bear.
Yeah.
I remember not really liking that movie.
It was kind of boring.
Yeah, it was kind of boring to
but
me.
I was obsessed with it because of the, what are they, like moose? Or
Bears?
No.
No, there's moose in that. I know, like the two.
It's Brother Bear.
No, I know, but like...
Isn't there two moose in that?
Yeah, there's two. Well, how is it like mooses? It's just moose,
I think it's
right?
just
It's like
moose.
me.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there's two of
It's like
those
this.
in the movie, and they're really funny, and that was like the only reason why I loved that movie, and the rest was boring. But I was obsessed with it for a really long time. Oh my gosh, do you guys know the movie? What is it? He's like a rat.
Stuart
Ratatouille?
Little.
Stuart Little.
I love
Oh.
Stuart
Hot
Little.
take, because it's like pretty controversial. I feel like. What do you guys think?
I loved it. I thought everything about it was great. I love the fact that they adopted someone that didn't look like their other kid. I thought that was a really like new concept during the time.
How inspiring.
Adopting a rat.
But
Who else did it live?
I love that movie, but I saw something recently that it's kind of funny. In the actual book, there's no mention of Stuart Little
This
being.
was a book too.
Yeah, this is a book
I'm
too.
shocked.
Everything,
I didn't know there was so
everything
many
you've
books.
watched, everything you've watched is a book.
That's so
Oh.
true, especially like kids.
But
Oh, okay.
in the book, they have this child. They have the child. It's not a mouse. It's a small human, the size of a mouse, with the
That's-
characteristics
okay.
of a mouse.
No.
That's
You know what's crazy?
disgusting.
So
I'm
they have,
sorry.
like, a
They have
birth defect or
little, yeah,
No, it's
little
just like a
mutant,
tiny person.
little mutant boy.
No, you want
Okay.
to talk about my favorite movies growing up? I had a weird obsession with movies where the characters were like little tiny people that lived in walls, and they like lived in like matchboxes, and they just like were tiny people that would like live in people's houses.
There's a movie?
There's multiple. Some of them,
Have you ever seen Arthur and the Invisibles?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
No,
Never
but
heard of her.
I loved these movies so much. I thought they were so fascinating that I would watch them in German because for some reason in
you
German
would.
culture,
Of course you would.
I don't know why, but there were just so many movies, but they're all in German. I would still watch them.
That's awesome. No,
Thank
I
you,
remember.
Jason.
Hey, I'll support. I
Really
remember.
cool Madigan.
Yeah.
I remember watching Arthur and the Invisibles. That was one of my favorite movies when I was little. I forgot about that one
Wow, I
too.
don't know these.
My other favorites consist of Over the Hedge,
Yes.
Ratatouille.
Mm.
Ratatouille is really good.
Ratatouille is good.
It's good. It's not amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's amazing either.
It's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie.
No, I wouldn't say it's boring. I think it's good. I just wouldn't say like that's a standout movie for me. I never watched it more than like I didn't watch it like 80 times like I did
Oh,
these
I
other
know.
movies.
I literally, growing up, I like broke the disc. That's like the DVD disc. I watched it so many times.
I think that's a
I
no-
can confirm that story's true. Her mom told me that before.
Yeah.
I think that's another big thing is what you just had on DVD because you'd watch whatever you had
Oh, yeah.
on DVD.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you guys like a Hollywood Nights family where you would go to like the DVD store and just like rent
Yes.
and
Holy cow,
Yeah.
that really brought me back. That's by
There
St.
were-
Pat's, right?
Yeah, it's over.
There was one over there and one by Pizza Ranch.
Yeah, and then there's also one by like Ace Hardware. It closed down.
That's such a throwback. Like I remember after school on like Friday nights, either like my mom or dad would like take us there and
Yeah,
they'd be like,
same.
"Okay, pick out a kids movie you guys are gonna watch, and we'll pick out our movie we're gonna watch."
That's crazy. I wonder if we've ever like seen each other there as kids, but we just like didn't. talk
Probably
to each other.
not, but
I think
and then the one by St. Pat's, you'd like go
Yeah.
to the checkout and they'd have like cotton candy, like popcorn sitting right there.
Yeah.
I remember when they closed and then
I
you
did
could
too.
you could just like buy. I probably have some discs at home that
Oh,
have
really?
that have the logo on them. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. And
'Cause
then after that
I
one
bought the
closed, we went
movies.
to the one by Pizza Ranch, and that one was
Yeah.
cool. That one had a lot in there. That was wow.
Did you ever Redbox movies?
No, I didn't.
My family lost one time.
No way.
Never got the. We had to pay like tons of money too. So yeah, so we didn't do that
That's
again
the
for a
overdue.
while.
Just losing something. No way.
Yeah, we were never like on Netflix. Like we didn't have Netflix when we always rented off Redbox. That was all we did.
Wow.
Did you do Redbox over going to the movie rental places?
I think that was after they closed. We started going to Redbox.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Because that's
Which
another the newer one.
Love.
Loved.
That
Also
was a
loved
movie I
the
grew
older
up
one
on.
too, though.
The new one's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The original is called
Willy
Willy
Wonka.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Wow.
So
okay,
you guys should know that.
You're smart.
You know what I'm mad about?
What?
Johnny Depp.
No. Okay. While we're on the Johnny Depp topic, I followed that trial like no
The
other.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
That was the first like trial where I would literally just watch it live in court every single day.
I don't know if I could handle that. That seems okay.
It was
That
so
seems
interesting.
that
It
seems
was
boring.
so interesting
Yeah,
because I
that
knew
was-
he wasn't gonna lose. So
Did
like
you,
I
like,
just watched it.
know-
I'd be like,
Did you know like the law terms that they would talk about?
no.
So how do you know what's going on?
You just like use your context.
I don't think there was much law
There's
terms
not a
going
lot.
on
It
in
was a
that.
lot of like hearsay, like that
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing. Like,
Yeah, I think that trial got very unprofessional, probably.
but it was fun, like seeing the highlights on TikTok and then being able to be like, oh wow, I saw that live. But yeah, that was interesting. Anyways, sorry, what were you gonna say about Johnny Depp?
I'm just mad that his career kind of like they just
Oh
kind
my
of
gosh,
tossed
I
that
forgot
away.
He was Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. He
Yeah.
was in fact Willy Wonka
And Jack
Oh.
Sparrow.
and Jack
Yes.
Sparrow.
And
And
actually,
he was in
I
that-
don't think I've seen that movie.
He was in the Fantastic Beasts movie, the like Harry
And
Potter
Where to Find
spin-off.
Them?
Yeah, he was in that, and they kicked him off for the third movie
What?
No.
Why? Because of the trial?
because that whole thing was
No
going on.
way.
This was
Allegations against
this was
him.
before, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a big point.
This was
Yes.
before
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
trial. Yeah,
That's so messed up.
So-
do you guys know
they replaced him. It was-
they're making a new Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
No
And,
way.
Yes.
No
and
way.
Guess who's gonna be Willy Wonka?
Harry Styles.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
I
Chalamet.
swear to you. Yes.
When's it coming out?
I don't know, but they've have taken pictures behind the scenes and he's in his
No
costume
way.
and everything. I swear.
No, here's what I'm gonna say about
It's
that.
gonna be so good, I think.
Timothy deserves that because
Oh,
it's gonna be.
I think it's about his life before.
It's gonna be a hit.
Oh, 100%.
And Timothy's already such a great actor that's gonna be perfect for him.
I think it's coming out this year.
What Timothy movies do you like even? Exactly.
Loki, they're all inappropriate.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why this will be a great opportunity for him because it'll bring him to
I know one that's not really super inappropriate. That's very good. Have
What?
you guys seen Little Women?
No.
No.
Oh, it's so good. Meryl Streep is in it. Oh, yeah, I said Little Women. That's a great movie. You guys should watch that. He's really good in that. There's a couple others, but
Have you guys seen Dune?
What?
Dune? The movie Dune?
oh, it's Zendaya.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard it's so good. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have seen it.
What do you think? The
I
second one came out, or it is coming out, or something like that.
Yeah, it is going to come out. It ended on a cliffhanger because if you've seen the book is huge. It's
Yeah.
that big. So I started reading that book. It's really hard to get into because it's
Well, did you watch
really
the movie?
complicated. Yeah,
Did you like the movie?
I did like the movie, but it is also
was
a
it
very
really good?
it's a very complicated story again.
I'm not sure. I know. So that's the bell.
Great episode, guys.
What a great episode.
We will say next week's going to be a busy week for us. It's Catholic Schools Week. So we're hoping to maybe discuss some of those topics and maybe have a special guest on. Who knows?
Yeah, we're excited.
We're excited.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.